The question I will be answering in this video is, discuss the link between ecosystem stability, succession, diversity, and human activity. Ecosystem stability is a description of the dynamic properties of an ecosystem. Over a period of time, an ecosystem should maintain relative stability, even when faced with disturbances. If there is a stress introduced into the ecosystem, for example a flash flood or the building of a road, the ecosystem should be able to recover quickly. One factor that makes ecosystems more stable is diversity, or the number of species that are present in any given community. For example, if a disturbance in a desert ecosystem with relatively low diversity caused the loss of a certain plant, anything that relied on that plant for food would suffer, as they would have limited choices for a different major food source. However, if a disturbance in a rainforest ecosystem with relatively high diversity were to cause the loss of a plant, those species that relied on the lost plant for food would have a wide array of other plants and food sources to choose from. Ecosystems with high diversity are able to bounce back from stress quicker than those with low diversity. Therefore, as diversity increases, ecosystem stability will also increase. Now, how does human activity play into this? Human activity can have a huge effect on the stability of an ecosystem. Deforestation for road building, croplands, or industrial development can impact surrounding ecosystems, as can pollution or runoff from factories and farmlands. When populations and ecosystems fluctuate due to human activities, for example, a species of fish dying off due to toxic runoff from a nearby factory, this ecosystem will lose some diversity. As human activity increases, diversity often decreases, and thus, so does ecosystem stability. Finally, let's discuss the links between ecosystem stability, diversity, and succession. Succession is the process of long-term change in the species structure of a community over time. The first species to appear during succession are called pioneer species. As other species begin to appear, the ecosystem gains diversity, eventually becoming a fully functioning and diverse ecosystem at its final climax community stage. As succession progresses, ecosystems will gain more diversity and thus more ecosystem stability. Human activity can also divert the progression of succession by modifying the ecosystem, thus preventing the ecosystem from gaining more diversity and stability. To review, more diversity equals more ecosystem stability. More human activity equals slower rates of succession, less diversity, and less stability.